Hi guys, it's Chastity here. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd come on and do something a little bit different today. We're gonna build a baby. I just completed this baby and I thought maybe I would just come on and put them together. So let's get where that's coming from. But let's see. I'm trying to adjust this a little bit. So I did try something new with this baby. It's German vinyl and very hard, harder to root, and the rooting just was not going well. It was taking forever. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try painted hair on this baby. What can it hurt, right? So I did, paint his hair. This is not his passy, by the way. This is just one holding the magnet. I just have it on there and while I put weight in the head. But, I think it turned out okay. It's not perfect. It's not. It has some boo-boos. It's, not at all like I would like painted hair to be. It's very full, but I mean, for a first time, I've never done that before. I think it turned out okay. So, this is, anyways, Jude by Ogle Hour. And we're going to put them together. I already got weight in his limbs already. I already have those weighted up. So, we're going to put in his head weight now, and I'm hoping it's not too heavy because now it feels a little heavy. But we're gonna see. I like my head's a little heavier, but that does feel like I overfilled that. Let me get in the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. The limbs are just filled with glass beads and topped with polyfill like most people do. So I would like to weight my babies to the back. I know some people like them to flop forward. I like them to flop backwards. So, I don't know. That's just my preference. So, yeah, everybody has a preference. That's just mine. So, how's it going with everybody? I'm going to get this cotton in this head. And then, I should have did this first off camera, but I thought maybe people would like to see how to weight the head. Because everybody does it different, and knowing how to I wouldn't say properly, because honestly, there's no right or wrong way to weight a reborn. That being said, yes, there is right and wrong materials to use. But, I mean, because I've seen some reborns weighted with some pretty weird stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I use the grade glass beads that McPherson's and Bountiful Baby sells. I want to say they're mil 3 or something like that, but they're the same size. I just buy them in bulk off eBay. But, I've seen people put some weird stuff. BBs, sand. I've seen somebody pull fish gravel out of their reborns. That's definitely the wrongs. But as far as what you want your baby to weigh, there really isn't any wrong way. It's just a preference on how you want them to weight. But, so I fill up the rest with polyfill. And I, Make sure my head doesn't get, I'm like funny about that. I don't want it to get distorted or anything like that. It's heavy. He's going to be a little bit on the heavy side. I like my babies, you know, heavier, but not like super heavy. But, okay, his head is weighted. All right. I'll put that down. Next, I start with the body. And I make these, I put 2 pouches in the body. One I kind of shape and I put it in the butt. Is kind of how I like to do it. You know, because I like that pat, you know, when you pat a baby's bottom and you get that sound from them. I like that. I've seen people just put polyfill in the butt, and polyfill's squishy. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I much prefer a more solid butt, you know, so I can pat. And then I put in polyfill around that. And get it all packed around there. And sometimes it's just a preference of fill too. You gotta fill it and, you know, and then get the lens on. I don't put anything usually around the thing. I just try not to, you know, so they still move. I don't pull the zip ties super tight. I mean, I have used paper glaze and stuff around them. I just didn't this time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But it's one thing I didn't do, so. But I make sure like the legs aren't tight, but I make sure they're not gonna pop off either when you're posing or anything like that either. So now we have legs on. Let's make sure that magnet didn't shift. Oh, it's still there. Sometimes when you're putting weight in them, that magnet will shift. Hoping this body works for him. It's his body, but I don't know. It seems a little short to me. I mean, is it me or does that body look short? It's what came with him. I don't know. Though it looks short to me. Might have to end up switching out his body. Save this for like a smaller baby. And it's chunky. I don't know. Anyways. So I put this in here. And I'm planning on keeping Jude, so he'll be here in my collection for some time. That body is weird to me. It really is. It's really tapered here. Like it's, I don't know. Like it should be, like this part is pulling it closed too much, is what it feels like. I don't even think if I tighten the head up around that, that's gonna make him like proportioned weird. I don't know. It's like, because I never have problems with that weight, like, I have other bodies, but when I'm ready to go, like I have to put zip ties in them. sure about this body. It's really proportion weird. Sorry, I'm like, sometimes this is stuff you have to do to kind of see, because like, trying to see if he looks weird on this body. It's just really tucked here, which is pulling it down more. It's like a fatter body. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, let me pack this polyfill. And that's the thing, like the bead sac isn't in there. And sometimes, like, I don't mind if you fill it, the bead sac in the back, honestly. You know? When you pat a baby, this is what they sound like anyways. Like I said, it's all preference. As for the sake of this video not going on forever, and I did forget clippers, so I'm gonna have to get those. So as I was saying, this Jude kit is like German vinyl, and I've never painted German vinyl, not successfully. It is like the hardest to paint, I swear. I don't like it. Some people do like German vinyl. I don't. But I did start him with Genesis. I got him when I was still working with Genesis. So I did have to strip him like 3 times or something with Genesis, because it just wasn't coming out right. And then I for a while, even after I started Golden, I was like, do I even want to touch this kit again? You know, after that many times, you're just like ready to give up. So I was like, yeah, let's try to paint Jude again. And this wire tie's not even close. So he doesn't have rooted hair. I did want him with rooted hair, but you know, I just was not feeling the frustration of it. I guess his body looks okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see him dressed. Okay, let's do a flop test. I don't like to overly fill the body up because I do like it to flop, be floppy, and everything like that. But I think he's good and floppy. I mean, I can feel the beads in there. The way this body is, it's not gonna be any. It's not. It's not. I don't think I'm going to be able to put more polyfill in there without really overdoing him. So, okay. I'm going to set him here. I'm going to pause this, and then I'm going to get clippers. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I didn't have to go far. My clippers were actually in here. So, now what I like to do, this body's chubby. It is. It's I don't know. Is go around my zip ties and tighten them up so that the limbs still move, but you know, they're not gonna pop off on me. I think that one's good. And I'm like, you know, picky. That's why it takes me a minute to get them to weigh right. you know, and they don't have to move like blah blah, you know, like I've gotten dolls where like they freaking just fall back, you know, and you can't get them to stick up and everything. You know, as long as there's movement in there, it really isn't that big a deal. I'm just trying to make sure the body is on. That's that body. I don't know. I keep mentioning I might end up switching his body out. We'll see how once he's dressed and how I'm liking it. Maybe I'll come on and do like a more better details of him and update if I end up switching that body out. I mean, waiting your reborn the way you can is always a good thing, because the way your baby is weighted can actually make or break the doll for a lot of people. It definitely can be that way because, you know, if they're not fun to hold, then, you know, it kind of takes that away. You know, he's heavy. Wow. So I've gotten babies that plenty of times that I've reweighted because of just not What I'm using here to clip the ties are cuticle cutters. Which give you a more, usually anyways, a more flush to the thing. So that way, you know, you don't have any roughness. But for some reason. Okay, there we go. Alright, now before I clip the head and then him be officially born, I do have something to put on him too. I just want to make sure that his weighting is good in the body. I mean, he's heavy enough. I just want to make sure, like, you know, how he flops. You know, I do like a floppy baby. And like I said, his head goes back. Some like it when they go like that. So, you know, my kids, I've had babies, you know, their heads flop both ways. So now we're just tightening up that last wire tie so that his head can still turn, but not like too fiercely. And he is born. Ta-da! Baby Jude is born. And he is so cute. Look at him. I just love the painting on this guy. I mean, like I said, his hair was definitely an experiment. But I look at it this way. I can wear hats on him now. I can, you know, have fun with all that. Let's put him up. Diaper, because I forgot to grab one. So we're gonna put, I think we're gonna put a fall print on him. So I have these fall print ones. I think I have other ones, but I'm not sure where they're at right now. So I think I have honest ones. This is a Hello Bello diaper. And see, the only bad part about putting the weight in the butt like that is kind of makes their section down here a little bit bigger than a real baby. And diapers tend to not fit when they should. So that is, you know, kind of a downfall, you know. I would like to get, you know, cloth diapers for all my collection, because I think that, you know, they fit better. I have them on the two bigger babies, Huxley and Sophia. My Maddie has cloth diapers on, but I'd like to get the small ones for the newborns. Trying to think. Okay, I'm just gonna put a plain white onesie on him for now. I do have to take pictures, so I may have something else for him, but right now, a white onesie. I wear those under everything anyway, so once my collection is kind of growing now, I kind of got to get more white onesies because everybody has one. Oh goodness, he's so cute. This kit is super cute. If anybody can see the Jude kit, it is really cute. His nails were another experiment. We won't talk about them. I tried something and totally messed up the nails. But I have this hat to go on him. And there he is. Sweet baby Jude. All born. Put together, dressed, and ready to be loved on. So, yeah, that's him. Baby Jude. I will talk to you guys soon. Maybe I'll come back on and, you know, do a real changing video or something like that and show them off more. But have a good day.